Once again, I forgot to apparently unmute, so that's always fun. So, happy Thursday to everybody. Hope you've been doing well. This is our kind of a coming back to it because we missed last Thursday because I wasn't feeling well. Still kind of recovering from that, not gonna lie, so we may not do a full calendar week tonight, depending on how tired I want it feeling. But we're gonna make what progress we can. I still kind of pushing forward on the forestry farm. I'm gonna have to, I think, eventually make some sort of judgment call on this and feel if it's worth, doing this all on stream, or if I should do some off stream, just because we're getting into that part of the playthrough that's just sort of you just gotta grind through it. I'm not sure that's gonna be incredibly entertaining for everybody, so I'm not sure. We will see. Maybe today will give us a good feel for that. Let's go ahead and bop over here real quick. I'm still pretty happy with how this concept has gone, if nothing else. Like the idea generally works. It's just really how good the late game is going to be is what we're still trying to figure out, I guess. All right, let's see. That was the wrong button. Back. Right. We ended up last week on the island, which may actually be a good thing. It lets us be able to pretty quickly check for our Keys Quest results, what our options are for the week. Yep. Learned something new from Sandy. I was just thinking that I also don't know if we have a ton of need for doing the golden coconuts anymore. Let's fix this a little bit. That'll do for now. There we go. So a couple of other things we can check. We're doing okay on friendships. We have a few folks to focus on this week. In particular, Gus is maxed out, but I believe... Actually, I think all these folks are maxed out. So, yeah. How'd your Stardew session go today, Fizbo? Oh no. Oh no. I'm half tempted. We're not going to do key squeezing. It's a pain. I'm half tempted to do the Junimo Cart key quest, but I'm going to tell you, if we do that, that's what I'm doing for the day, because there's no way. I am so bad at Junimo Cart. Yeah, yeah, Junimo Cart, like, it's fun, but I'm bad at it. You know, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it because we're gonna make a stab at it, at the very least. Oh, and just to check. doing okay on some things. We still need to really work on getting some of our cooking or our crafting done. I don't think that'll be this week though. I want to actually sit down and work out how I want to do that. Today we're just going to work on getting the farm up to shape and whatnot. So do you are you working on the animal stuff you need for the bulletin board, or do you actually need to do the pantry still for those things? So this will keep. Put you there. And let's see what else we can take with us. Those guys there. No, we'll leave those there for now. We'll pick you. Actually, we'll leave these here because we still need to get the book from the dwarf, which we're not going to try to do today. It is not a good look day. Where's the stuff we can take back there? Oh, you're doing remixed. So that's the home cooks bundle. Yeah. It's really if you want to make the flour and not buy it is the main thing that I find to be a pain with that quest or that particular bundle. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay. It's actually pretty good for getting artifacts from the beach. Like, there's no way I'm going to actually get that crop order in, so. And we can pretty easily get this, so. Especially because we may have to if I'm going to rearrange things on the farm, so. Yep. And I kind of need to do that anyway, so let's go get stuff turned in on the farm. It's a wee bit crowded in here. Can I actually make tomka soup? Don't think I can. Actually find it though. So we do need to grow some tomatoes, I realize. There it is. Yeah, sure. I'll take the farming boost for later. Yeah, it's definitely a good plan because you're definitely set up for that normally. I would definitely be doing that if I wasn't doing a very different sort of farm. It's nice just to get it, just to get the polyculture achievement. It's always a nice one to get. So it feels very satisfying to get that knocked out of the way. Let's see. So, double check that. Nope, one day. We've got our void chicken. It has a few days left. And we're still waiting on our sturgeon so that we can get the stuff we need for the shipping and for the movie theater out of the way. Okay, let us do a little bit of trimming here. It's always kind of impressive to me how much the pine trees feel like they spread very fast. I mean, it is a farm that I'm very deliberately letting expand it out on, tree-wise. It is, in fact, a deliberate choice. Oh, sure. And I definitely keep tree farms going in other parts of the map too, where it feels useful to do. Pick. And we'll go ahead and grab you. See if it's enough to do what we need to do. Good for that. You have a bunch of new maple trees that I could theoretically tap, but I should let those guys come in a little bit. Nope. It's an accident. Yeah. Let's go deal with stuff and then go fix it. So you shouldn't sell you guys. You guys will keep. Let's see how we're doing. Mostly we need oak right now. The big trouble, one thing that I didn't really realize when I was planning out some of the idea for this farm, is I hadn't realized that to make a mystic seed, you don't need just one of each. You need like 5 of each of the wild seeds. And that's a lot. So I've actually burned through my seed supply pretty quickly. I think at this point we can probably go down to the woods and try to clear some of that area out, though. You there. Sell those guys too. So you there, and put you. All right. You guys have anything new for me? Right. I'm actually making these 2 things right now, I think. Also, this sounds absolutely awful, but well, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you coming to say hi. Curious to hear more about your Stardew farm next time. Like how things are going. Have a good night, though. Part of my motivation for the time means I really want to get bunch of these to be able to start growing again. If I remember right, I believe we actually had a really early green rain event on this farm. Like I think we had it last week. So we don't have that to look forward to at this point, but I have so many pine cones still. Yeah, this gets us one, fortunately. That's okay though. Yeah. So 1 day on that and 2 days on that. I have to decide where I want to plant the this particular mystic seed because I don't want to plant them all on the main farm because the main farm is like the only place you have to worry about lightning knocking your trees over, and I would be unbelievably sad if we lost a bunch of mystic trees to the weather. So I do think I'm going to start moving these guys to the island to get those set up. So we'll head back there tomorrow and get this one planted and get hopefully a bunch of seeds as well. Sweating all night in the heat. You would think we would have, you know, well, I don't know where we would have air conditioning actually, so never mind. But thank you, Shane. Got a little lucky today. Okay. Now, one of the questions, I guess I should decide, do I want to get any more maple seeds or maple trees tapped in the meantime? Because we are making okay money with maple syrup. And we can always move our tappers around as we need to. But we do have a decent number here that we could put fresh, like new tappers on. So maybe we should do that real quick. Let's see. Probably don't want that many. We'll make 10. See if we can find a place for 10 of them. There we go. Just gets very, very crowded. Which isn't all bad, don't get me wrong. It's just, you know, goodness, a lot going on. It is legitimately kind of fun, like how quickly trees spread once you have this many, once you let them take up space on your farm. I'm sure you could do the math on figuring out what that would be all about. And let the rest of those guys grow for now. Okay, that one's got one. You do not, and... I don't know why that one didn't hit. Not gonna worry about it though. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and head down to the island, I think, and try to do some tree harvesting there. And now that my mother's back at her bus driving job, I can start saving more money. Things look a little brighter. My hair wasn't so popular with the ladies, I swear I'd shade off in a second. Alright, let's head back. Up behind a tree. Say that again? You successfully incubated a dinosaur egg. This is unprecedented. Can you believe this place is teeming with exotic life? Yeah, so when you incubate a dinosaur egg, Ranger just gets so happy about it that he just gives you his coffee. Alright, time. You know, I planted a bunch of mahogany trees, assuming that that would be my limiting seed factor. But it really has been like oak and maple. here, we've already chopped 1,000 wood for the week. Thing is, I think I still have at least 2 more walnuts to get this way. Unfortunately, no go on that, but it's alright. I got 2 mahogany seeds out of that. Did get a comment quarterly though, that's always funny. What are we doing on our XP? Actually not that far off from getting our next level in Mastery. Do some of this to sell. Let's see. Let's put all this away. Don't have any fertilizer here though, it's the only bad thing. It just becomes incentive to come back later to do it though. Just need 5 fiber, 5 stone. The chances I actually have that. There we go. I'm also still trying to get our stuff together for finishing the museum because that's still a goal. So getting these artifact spots around the dig site is almost always a good idea. Even if you only get wild bait from it. cannot remember if we did this or not. Not. We only need one more walnut to be able to get the warp back to the farm, which will be nice and handy, I have to say. Oh my gosh. There we go. We don't have enough time to really explore today, but figured at least we'd shoot for a dragon tooth, which sadly we didn't get, but that's okay. Okay, well we kind of do that. We have a bunch of walnuts to get from the volcano in general. I feel like we still have one more to get from fishing. So we're gonna try that real quick. Just see if we look into it or not. I do enjoy just finishing off the day, just doing a little bit of extra fishing. Last cast, I think. Let's see. Get rid of you. So here's a temptation for me. Like I could just sell this ostrich egg, and that would get it off the shipping list. Really, the question is, do I want to have an ostrich on the farm? I have made a point of having all the other fowl. We've got a duck and all the chickens, and a dinosaur, which, you know, arguments there. Maybe I shouldn't mark there. And that's also done. I need to refresh that to-do list at some point. Yeah. See. Put you there. We'll save this for now. And then we'll decide what we're going to do about the rest of it for later. Added blueprints for a new type of chest. Oh, that's right. That's how we get the stone chest. Which means we should also talk to the dwarf again, because pretty sure... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't bought anything from you in a while. Tomorrow's the luau. That'll be good to help get some folks who are not maxed out on friendship, get them a little bit higher. Okay, so don't want to forget that. Still no luck though. I honestly don't remember where our different things are for the puzzle, so we're just gonna go see if we've turned this one in yet. Oh hey. That's exactly what we needed. I don't really have anything to give him, unfortunately. Do you have anything new to tell me? No. Yeah, it's okay, bud. Sadly, I did not get you to the, your friendship up high enough to get you to the luau this year, but, you know. Make sure we're not going to fill up on inventory space too quickly. I kind of figured that wouldn't be, like that felt too easy for the map. Let's see. My motivation there is I'm still looking for the fossilized bat, which you can only get from the rocks in the cave. I think we can also still get some walnuts from the cave. That was basically worth it. Dragon teeth are rare enough that I'm never going to turn down getting a chance to get one, basically. Okay, this is the main reason we came up here today, is to talk to the little buddy here. Took you. And I guess I've already gotten the recipes, so that's good. That's all. Okay, let's see what to take back with us. Oh, hey, we got a warp totem for the island too. That's actually super handy. Take these guys back with us. So I can just go ahead and sell you and get you out of there. What's this stuff? I guess we'll leave here for now. And back we go. Also good to check on this. Alright, I can't actually maneuver down because everything is in the way. We're just one acorn shy and being able to do another tree too. We have at least another tree we can put a tapper on too. We need to deal with that real quick. Sometimes it's hard not to believe in destiny, but the fact that I decided to move here and then we found each other could have gone entirely differently at any point. It's true. It's almost like I have a reference for multiple alternate realities that could have happened. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Should take those with me, just in case I need them. I have a pretty good amount of wood at this point, too. Let's make tappers. That's everybody so far. We put another tree over here, I guess. Let's see. Instead, put one new. There we go. A reasonable number of maple tree tappers. We've got enough. Actually, that way we also have a gold star cauliflower for the luau tomorrow. Was the with the my ability or lack thereof to do organizing of my stuff probably makes for a interesting enough watching experience. There we go. We should hopefully be more or less protected from weeds when the time comes. So I have a pineapple. We don't have a hot pepper though. Somehow. We can do that later. Where do I see that? Let's see. Okay, we can make you Thank you. And the rest of these we've made. Okay. Every time we can plug away at a recipe, I definitely prefer doing it if I can. Pretty sure I can give that to, can I give that to Leo? I can't remember. I can definitely give the taco soup to, I think, Gus. Just double check this. Yeah, okay. And since we've got a couple hours, maybe go check out the quarry real quick. Make sure that's cleared out appropriately. It's really kind of funny to me that this is the only other place that trees spread other than the farm, which I just think is just kind of funny. But the irony is that now I do actually have a bit of a limit on mahogany seeds. There we go. Morning, Max. I made us some coffee. One just wouldn't be complete without a hot cup of coffee. I agree. All right. Let's go. Mr. Lewis sending us a $500 check from the Stardew Valley Agricultural Fund. I'm almost certainly not the first person to wonder, is that really a thing? What do you guys need? Well, okay. Part of the fun right now is trying to make sure we gather seeds before they grow up enough that I have to just destroy the bush, or like mini tree, baby tree, I guess. Particularly if they're going to grow in somewhere where they wouldn't be able to grow up all the way anyway. So. Oh, okay, there we go. Thanks, Bobo. Take this. Nice. So we do have, we can get, okay, that's good to remember. We can get mahogany seeds in exchange for coal. But the mahogany seeds are the only seeds we can get that way. As far as I know, there's not any other way to get the wild seeds. We can also trade stingrays for mahogany seeds, but I don't think we really need to do that, all things considered. It's a sign. I've been up since 4 o'clock. Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever get back into a normal routine. Get a prize ticket. Turn that in real quick. Right, I can't. Yes. Even though everyone's walking around, it's festival day. So. And year festival 2, or year 2 festival layout. This bench has been cooking in the sun all day. You think if I went in the water, other people would follow? I don't want to be the sole swimmer. Don't block the sun. I'm in just the right spot to avoid getting any tan lines. Wow. All the hustle and bustle of town brought right to my very doorstep. Hello. Soup, dancing? No, thank you. I'm perfectly content right here. So, someone needs to keep it watch in case monsters appear. I've heard the summer season gets very busy for farmers. Make sure you don't overwork yourself. Smells are powerful for bringing back memories. It can be good or bad. Why can't I go play in the tide pools? Can you smell that? It's a signal that the roast is almost ready. I'll never turn down free food. On the hips. Why do humans enjoy dancing? Perhaps the instinctual mechanism so that we all inadvertently convey our genetic quality to potential mates. Demetrius, it's because it's fun. Can't wait for a bowl of piping hot soup. I mean, you said it, brother. Oh yeah, we're gonna need more of this. It's wonderful to see our community come together like this. I try to do my best to treasure these moments. Next year I gotta remember to bring my electric guitar. Imagine a solo at this part of the song. I don't know what that means. My dad's obsessed with the governor's visit. Everything has to be perfect. Don't worry, I'll be back for the soup. I'm just enjoying a tender moment with my bud. Oh hey, looking to escape the noise too? Yeah, a little bit. A wizard. I don't overeat, dear. We know what you can eat in a stomachache. Leaking garlic mashed potatoes. Ha. Oh yeah, I think I've died and gone to heaven. Can I not just talk to you? There we go. The moment Lewis steps away from the governor, that's my moment to rub elbows. I didn't see you there. Gus used my potatoes to make several dishes for the buffet. So what kind of ingredient are you adding to the soup? This vessel always has the best food. Better grab a plate before it's all gone. One bad ingredient can ruin the whole soup. But do I have to eat it? I mean, it is like this giant barrel of stew. Did you bring an ingredient? Sure did. Eagerly anticipate my visits to the Stardew Valley each year. There's a palpable charm in the air. The governor's our guest today. Expect all of you to be on your best behavior. If you brought something, put it in the cauldron. Yep. Hello and welcome everyone. I'm pleased to announce that the potluck ceremony has begun. I have high hopes that you all contributed high quality ingredients. I will leave the governor with a good impression now. Well, Governor, do you want to indulge us with an honorary first tasting? I'd be delighted. I've been eyeing the soup all afternoon. Oh my, that's the best soup I've ever tasted. You're right, it's delicious. Wonderful job, everyone. Now who wants to taste? Governor wasn't kidding. The soup was out of this world. Time to head home. I don't think it affected these, like these four. I don't think. They really are the ones to work on at this point. I've got a little bit more with Demetrius and Chaz, but Demetrius has a birthday next week, and I think, did Chaz already have hers? I think I might have missed hers, which is unfortunate. But we're getting really close to having our friendships knocked out of the way. So. Excuse me. I had a thing I wanted to do right after the luau before the end of the day, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, well, I couldn't do that anyway. I think that was actually it, though. Cool. Well, let us go ahead and make one more seed, too, so maybe we do that real quick. And take this back to the island tomorrow. That gets us to Thursday. No, Friday, right? This is a good luck day. So drip with the jukebox being like right there. Hey Max, guess what? My band's playing in a show tonight in Zuzu City. Maybe at the bus stop around 4 this afternoon to leave for the show. Better be there. Did I ever even pick a musical style for him? Don't remember. Oh, yeah, the thing I was gonna do. Where did I put those? Should be everybody. And picking coffee counts for new level of mastery too. So the real question will be, what should we take for our second mastery? We took foraging for the first one, of course. So you have to sell you for a collection. Everything else can get put away. There. Do we really not have a silver eggplant anywhere? It's kind of amazing. Just in case we need it. It's because they roll in here. I should check the traveling cart though, now that I think about it. Because I need to make sure there's not any of the shipping item stuff that I need to take advantage of. Let's see, we've got our two little raccoon friends there. Baby raccoon. Okay. I think, well, we do not need. We can double check that. But yeah, we've already sold wood. Just try to remember what some of these things are. This is caviar. That's our duck egg. Which I think we have a duck egg. Once the void chicken is hatched, we can make a point of putting the duck egg in, and then we'll have a duck. Let's double check that real quick. Yeah, tomorrow. And oh, we had a duck egg. Maybe I'm crazy. Or maybe I put it somewhere else for safekeeping. I'll have to go look for that later. My room's so messy. I think I promise you I do not pay attention. Okay. It's kind of wild to have a playthrough where I legitimately just don't care about sprinklers. I have more than enough at this point. Until it's crab mating season gets the color of the water. Go say hi to Leo real quick. One time I was at the top of the volcano at night. I saw lights from far, far away. I wonder if there are other bird families out there. Hmm. Wonder which one we'd be missing then. We got that one. Pretty sure we got that one. Pretty sure we got that one. I'm pretty sure we got the one from Volcano too. Yeah, that one's gone. Okay. Let's go and double check this one. Yep. So it would have been there. Hmm. I legitimately thought I had that one already. The big trouble is that playthroughs do tend to bleed together after a while, so it becomes real easy to convince yourself you've done a thing when you haven't necessarily. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Sam's cutscene. You look puzzled. I guess the hot summer air can make us a little dizzy. Oh, you know the thing I didn't do? I didn't check and make sure I brought stuff back with me. Oh well. If we have another good luck day, we can do that tomorrow. Hey Max, thanks for coming. Our gear's loaded already. Looks like everything's set. Right, everyone, let's get in the bus. I like doing this in summer particularly because Linus looks like straight up like Woodstock sort of hippie in his summer seasonal outfit. I guess I'm starting to get really nervous. Okay, here we are. It's just like me with my giant like beam of sunlight from like effectively 2 glow rings. Hi everyone, we're from Pelican Town, and we're called Xenon Chip 3.0. Here we go. Well, those electronic sounds were far out. Nice work, guys. I really enjoyed that bass part. Thanks, everyone. But you should really be clapping for Max. Without his help, we'd never decide what kind of music to make in the first place. You're like an honorary member of the band, then. Sure. Oh, and don't forget to pick up one of our demo cassettes on the way out. Only 10G. Wow, demo cassettes. Not even demo CD, but demo cassette. That's pretty great. That went well. Thanks again for coming with us. Some stuff we can put away. I'll hold on to those for now. So we have to at least make one try at this. And a Friday night seems like a good night for it. I ought to take up fishing. Give me something to do, keep my hands busy. Right, here we go. Poor Vincent has 250. That's about my speed right there. Right. What we do, we are actually going to use the controller for this. Nope. So here's the thing with endless mode. You don't get any lives in endless mode. You just, either you die or you don't. And I am remarkably terrible at shooting a card. Even when I do okay, I usually don't get past the ice level. And it's been a long little bit since I've played this. So it's going to take a minute to even dial in as well as I dial in. There is apparently a trick to the hitting the boulders. If you hit them just right, you will go flying, like extra fast. I am not good enough to duplicate that though. Too short. This is for all you folks who watch people like Leishaton or others who actually know what they're doing with this. You're like, oh, I couldn't do that. Looks way too hard. You know that there is at least someone who is willing to stream themselves being as bad at this as I am. So. One of these days I'm going to actually take a Saturday and do nothing but stream Junimo Kart until I win. Like, not endless mode, because you can't win endless mode. But given that I've never finished progress mode. Did you see that? Like how, if you hit the side of the boulder just right, you just go flying. Too far. So close that time. I'm just happy we got past the first level once. And if you're curious, to be able to beat the score of getting 100,000 in Junimo Kart, I'm pretty sure you basically have to get to Castle Galleon to have any hope at all. Shouldn't have gone for the orange. And if you don't hit that, you're just not going to have enough points. should have committed to that jump rather than sort of trying to baby it over. Too hard of a jump. Oof. And just can't commit to that ice level at all. Ah. It is honestly funny. Oh, I just didn't hit the button that time. It is also really hard to talk and do at all well on this, at least for me. It's why the games I tend to stream tend to be games like Stardew, cozier games, where, you know, there are moments where I need to focus, like if we're in Skull Cavern or, you know, playing Judo Kart. But it's a lot easier to play the game and talk when, you know, you're playing a game like Stardew, as opposed to like, you know, Donkey Kong Country, which is basically what I think of when I think of this game. Judo Kart in particular. I've legitimately never actually won in like progress mode on Judo Kart. Oof, not far enough. I feel like that was legitimately rough. Okay, that was just dumb. Like that placement of I'm not paying enough attention. Oof. There we go. Nope. So yeah, it's very much a game. Like it's why I can't stream. Like Hollow Knight. Like I love playing Hollow Knight. I really do. But I don't think I could play it on stream because I just wouldn't talk the whole time. Or if I did talk, it would be probably like nonsense. There we go. Which is not necessarily to say that I don't talk nonsense now, but... Ah! Dang. No. I don't even know what that was. For a long time, those little short hops would do me in as much as anything else would. Now, I will say that's also why I'm on the, on the controller. Because trying to use the spacebar, at least on my keyboard, never felt reliable for doing Judo Kart. Alright, we're going to try 3 more times and see what our high score can get to. I think we're looking at 20,000, which is like a fifth of the score that we need. Nope. Let too much speed happen. Okay, that was 1 out of 3. Let's see. It does help that I really enjoyed the music for Dreamboat Card in particular. That was 2. Alright. Ooh, okay, I'm not counting that one. That one we got wronged by a boulder. It was an incompetence, that was just bad luck. Nope, that was incompetence though. There we go. Like, how do you do that on controller? I don't remember. Alright. I'm gonna do one more thing for the night, I think. We're gonna try. Let's see how far we can get in Prairie King. This is another game where probably I'm not going to talk anywhere near as much as I would normally. This has not been a great first level in terms of I've not gotten much in the way of coins yet. There goes any chance for Fectors for this particular run. Yeah, 3 coins for a level is not very good. This is why you don't use the nuke, and that you really want to get coins from these guys, and it becomes a lot harder You nuke all of them. You don't get any drops from them in that case. Yeah, we don't even have enough for like a speed upgrade, which is absolutely awful. I get too ambitious sometimes. Really is getting that right combination of like bonuses that makes this whether or not you're going to do very well or not. There we go. The one achievement that I do not have for Stardew is maybe not surprisingly Vectors, because I don't know if I can play this game and never like lose a life. It's just way too easy to goof, at least for me. You know, good on the folks who do it. Here, you know, people will fuss about the folks who do it with, you know, the saves coming, and you know, like, oh, that's cheating, and like, no, there is. I mean, I get it if you want to do it, you know, the proper way, but I'm never going to have, you know, what's going to do? We made a little bit better money there at the end, so we might actually be we're not entirely off track anyway. Wisdom. You absolutely should not ever lose life to these guys. There we go. So yeah, I've never gotten Vectors on this. I've won Hurricane before, but never sufficiently good to make that claim. Given this is sort of a cold run, with no like lean in, I will probably not make it to World 3. Little mushroom guys will probably take me out if no one else does. Trying to grab that star and get a little greedy. I'm gonna go ahead and take a speed upgrade too. Like a shot speed upgrade. Don't have much leeway though. Nah. I missed it. Butterfly got me there in the end. Yeah. Alright, enough of that foolishness. Yay, cookies. Trash cookies kind of make up for the, you know, lack of progress from either of our arcade games there. Ouch. Hmm. All right. It's a little early, but I think both in-game and here in the real world, I'm actually really super tired. Like I say, I'm still sort of recovering from last week, and I made the decision for better for worse to stream on Tuesday as well. So I'm a little extra worn out between doing this stuff and doing work and whatnot. To the point that I think I might go ahead and call it for the evening. I have a couple days left, but can hold those off for next time. I think I'm just gonna get myself to bed. Like, I am legitimately tired. I don't know how that managed to happen. I'm usually up for at least another hour or two. But tonight, I think I'm just gonna call it. So I really appreciate you all hanging out tonight. I normally I'd be going a little bit, at least another half hour or so, but like I say, I feel like it'd be better experience for everyone if we just call it a little early tonight. Maybe I find some time this weekend or maybe a little early on Sunday. We'll see. I do appreciate you hanging out though. It's always fun playing Stardew with folks, and hope you guys had fun watching it. But I guess I will talk to you all on Sunday if I don't stream before. I will be doing more Dinkum on Sunday. And we are trying to do where we do Dinkum on Sunday, Palea on Tuesdays for at least a little bit as we get used to the new content. And of course, Stardew on Thursdays. And hopefully, this time next Thursday, I'll be a lot more energetic than I am tonight. So, I guess so we will call it there, and we'll talk to you all soon. Good night, everyone.